Welcome into the Pride in Demorest, Georgia, where we are live from the Walker Athletic Complex on a beautiful sunny, well, somewhat sunny. There's a little bit clouds in the sky. 73-degree day. It is the regular season finale of the CCS between the visiting Maryville Scots and your Piedmont Lions. Welcome into the booth, everybody. Eric Edmondson here with you, and the Lions looking to wrap it up. And both of these squads are tied for third place right now, coming in with a record of 10-4. So whoever wins this will be the determinant of who takes third place in the CCS. The first and second seeds have been decided between Belhaven and Huntington. Both of them are at 13-1. Both of those losses coming in a split between each other. So going into the tournament, they're obviously going to be the favorites, but you can't keep an eye out for these two teams on the field enough. First three for the Scots is going to be Brecca Williams, Sarah Kuntz, and Emily Hill. And in the circle for Piedmont is Megan Steinmeier, the team leader in strikeouts, 50 of them. Steinmeier, a 3.66 ERA in 90 innings pitched. The righty gets set, fires, and a strike. Gets us started today to Brecca Williams, the third baseman for Maryville. Oh, one coming. Williams squared to bunt, pulled it back though as it missed outside from Steinmeier, and it's 1-1. Popped up, out of play, and that'll move the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Steinmeier will be opposed by Megan Ackerman on the other side of the card. Talk about her more when she gets in the circle, but she has been magnificent for the Scots this year. 1-2 pitch on the way to Williams. That sails high. I think Steinmeier let that one travel out of the hand a little bit funny. Chopper over to the third base side where Isley awaits. She fires over to Taylor, and there is one away, bringing up Sarah Kuntz, the catcher.
How about the catcher, Sarah Kuntz?
Yeah, that's the 1,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to take a moment to honor Kara Taylor for her 1,000th career putout.
And that is Kara Taylor, the senior on Senior Day's 1,000th career putout. Congratulations to her and all her time here at Piedmont, as we will have a stoppage of play to present her with a plaque.
Takes it to first with her.
Yeah, I don't think Kara can have that one in the field with her. Coach Terry will have to take that off. So one away. Sarah Kuntz. First pitch of the sequence is fouled back off the plexiglass. And I think someone got the ricochet. They'll throw it back into play to Jordan Green behind the plate. Excellent sequence by a fan. Defensive alignment for the Lions looks like this. Left around in the infield, it's Isley, Speaks, Cronick, and Taylor. And in the outfield, it's Votava, Callaway, and Lowry, as that one misses outside. A ball and a strike. And in harness with Steinmeier, as mentioned a little bit before, is Jordan Green. So now 2 balls and 1 strike as that misses outside. Three and 1 now as Steinmeier losing a batter here a little bit. Trying to climb back in. She's dug herself a hole. Three 1. Drive to left center field. Going back is Isley. She will not be able to make the grab as it one hops off the wall. Callaway's out of center field backing that up and completes the throw into Isley, but not before Sarah Kuntz is standing out on second base with a booming double. And then just missed getting out of here by a couple feet or so. Isley was tracking it well, but it got just enough gas to get past her glove.
Now batting the first baseman, Emily Hill.
So I'll bring up Emily Hill. Runner out on second with one away. First pitch from Steinmeier. That one is driven up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. That is going to score the game's first run as Kuntz crosses the plate. It's a RBI single for Emily Hill, and Maryville's up early 1-0. On back-to-back pitches, no less. That wasn't hit particularly hard by Hill. It just got off the hands and was able to find its way into center field past the diving glove of Chronic. This one popped up on the infield. Speaking of Chronic, she's over to her left. She makes the grab, and there are two away.
Now batting the DP, Paige Dickinson.
Here's Paige Dickinson. Batting .370 on the year with a .554 slug. As that one misses from Steinmeier, 1-0. A 1-0 pitch. Ball. Maybe a bit low there. Looked like it had the plate, but just maybe a little bit below the knees. Steinmeier takes a moment and steps back onto the slab. The righty fires and misses badly inside. Now 3 balls and no strikes. Taylor and Isley crept in from the corners there to give a little bit of encouragement to their pitcher. 3-1 pitch. There is a strike. High one on the upper part of the zone. Good job by Steinmeier to try to get back into this one. Taking all the way was Dickinson as she was ready to take off the gear and trot to first base. 3-1. Driven to right field. Over is Lowry. She'll make the grab on the run, and the side is retired. So the Lions got some work to do going into the bottom of the first as Maryville jumps up 1-0. Kara Taylor, her 1,000th career putout at first base. When we return, we'll give you the starting lineup, and the Lions look to claw their way back. You're watching Piedmont Lions Softball on YouTube. It'll be Kara Taylor along with Jordan Green and Caitlin Isley here in the bottom of the first inning.
What's the volume on my mic? I can't see.
This new look lineup for the Lions, it worked last time out. And they'll be facing off against the lefty Megan Ackerman. Her first pitch is popped up by the senior. That'll land behind the booth back here for strike number 1. Ackerman is second in the CCS in ERA, sporting a 1.20. She's third in strikeouts with 79 and third in batting average against with 196. She's a tough customer. Taylor pops this one up foul territory. Drifting over is the first baseman Hill, and she'll wrap leather around that one for out number 1.
Not batting the backstop, Jordan Green.
Hey, I thought since when are what's their faces good at?
Jordan Green stands in. Ackerman gets the sign from the bench, looks to the wrist, and the lefty fires. That's skipped up there. 1-0. Lions in their pinstripes with lions across the chest with green lettering outlined in gold. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's skipped up in the left-handed batter's box again, 2-0. There's been a lot of debate in the booth over these Maryville uniforms. I think the common agreement is that we like the maroon. The maroon color we like, but the orange clash, I think that's what's setting a lot of people off. 2-0 is taken for ball 3. I suggested maybe orange pinstripes on the maroon pants. That didn't seem like a popular option. I don't mind the uniforms. I like weird color combinations every now and then. The wide collar is strange, though. 3-0 pitch, and that's going to be ball 4. So a one-out walk for the Lions nets them their first base runner. Jordan Green trots down to first.
Now batting the third baseman, Caitlin Isley.
Here comes Caitlin Isley. She's on the CCS leaderboard. She's third in the conference in batting average, a 4.49. It's hard to do. She's batting in the 3-hole with a runner on. You like to see that. Looks like she squared a bunt there, pulled it back as out missed in the left-handed batter's box. A lot of arm side misses early for Ackerman. She tried to overcorrect it to Green and came in well inside on the last 2 of that 4-pitch walk. 1-0. That one's a chopper. That's going to escape through the hole. A base hit for Isley. That batting average will climb higher. So now 2 on with the 1 away. That'll bring up Jasmine Lowry.
Now batting the cleanup hitter, Jasmine Lowry.
And boy, oh boy, this would be a great time for the Lions to answer back. And something that they've been searching for all year is trying to find ways to get the extra bases on the board. Well, here is the batter who's 4th in the CCS in doubles. She's got 13 of them, does Lowry. See if she can find a gap and possibly bring home a pair. Swing and a miss over the top of that one. Steinmeier waits on deck. 0-1. That one's bunted over to the third baseman, Williams. She will take the easy out at first base. And ABC Baseball, that's patented by Piedmont, moves the runners over, but now there's 2 away for Steinmeier.
Into the box, the pitcher, Megan Steinmeier.
With the way Ackerman's been missing, Steinmeier's going to have to be careful to not oblige her and reach outside her comfort zone. Exactly that. Well, that was a strike. That's the kind of pitch that burns Steinmeier sometimes. Oh, 1. That was drilled foul right up against the chain link. Hill will trot over and hand that back to her pitcher, Ackerman. Oh, 2 pitch. Fouled off again. Good fight by Steinmeier. Lions have the tying run at third, the go-ahead at second. And just the first inning here, looking to answer back to the Scots. Steinmeier trying to help herself out here. 0-2. And good take there. Ackerman tried to get her to chase well outside, and Megan held up, 1-2. One-two pitch. Off the hands again. Steinmeier's getting some good swings on this. It's just getting her on the hands. She's able to make decent enough contact, see if she can muscle it over the infielders' heads and drop it into the outfield. Runners are going on contact here. Might lead to 2. 1-2 again, fouled off. Don't think it had enough gas, but it went up towards where the tennis courts are, where they're having their senior day today. Wishing them all luck between the lines. One, two. Good take. Ackerman tried to get Steinmeier to climb the ladder. Stayed put. So now deuces go wild. 2 on, 2 down, 2-2 the count. And 2-6 in the batter's box. Ackerman checks the wrist. The 2-2. Steinmeier off the hands. That's a floater, but it's going to hang up way too long. And Woodruff's able to collect it, and the sides are tired. So Lions strand a pair. Go to the top of the second inning with the Scots leading 1-0. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube.
Reminder, concessions are
Haney Jane Gilstrap will lead it off against Steinmeier. Lions unable to crack through in the bottom of the first. Had opportunity. Put 2 on with 1 away. Sacrifice bunted over. And Steinmeier popped out to the second baseman, Woodruff. First strike is fired to this inning. That's popped up. That'll land out of play as well. That's upstairs. That was a good chase pitch. Tried to see if Gilstrap was biting, but no. One, 2. 2-2. That one traveled a little bit outside. I think Green and Steinmeier both wanted that one. Home plate umpires saw otherwise. 2-2. Drilled into left field, but right in line with Matty Speaks. Excellent job by Speaks to travel into the shortstop hole and wrap leather around that one. Goodness. Ball was torched.
How about the left fielder, Michaela Clark?
Michaela Clark stands in, number 7 hitter for the Scots. And this is inside. One 0. Got that outside corner. Beautiful pitch by Steinmeier. It's 1-1. One again. This one well outside though. I think she tried that same approach, but that one just traveled a little bit too far from home. Middle infield wide open here. 2-1. Right field. Lowry is going to come in, but watch Chronic make a few steps to the green and make the grab. 2 away.
Now batting the second baseman, Caitlin Woodruff.
There's Caitlin Woodruff. A 266 batter. That just missed the outside corner. 1-0. That just missed the inner half. Looked like a good pitch from Megan, but didn't get the call. Here's the 2-0. Big swing and a miss by Woodruff. I think she was expecting something more down the middle, but Steinmeier got her to chase away. 2-1. Strike two. Two-two pitch. Big swing and a miss, and that'll do it for the side. Good job by Steinmeier. Quick 1-2-3 inning. The Lions will look to go back to work in the bottom of the second. 1-0 Maryville.
Leading off the shortstop, Maddie Speaks.
This was the first one, but we never get to the draw.
Maddie Speaks is going to lead off. Then it's Chronic and Callaway. Next 6, 7, and 8 in the Lions order. See if they can table set a little here. That one misses upstairs from Ackerman. If you get a chance to jump on Ackerman early, you're going to have to do it. She is really tough, and if you can work her for a lot of pitches, you more or less try to take her out of game number 2. As that misses. Now 2 balls and no strikes. Hasn't had the command, but it is very early on. Remember, she walked Jordan Green on 4 straight, and consistently was trying to get Steinmeier in the left-handed and high part of the zone. Putting down a bunt here is Speaks. It's a good one, but it's going to be beaten by a throw from the catcher, Kuntz. That was a tough play to make, and Kuntz was all over that ball. Smart move from Speaks, but just could not get down the line in time.
How about the second baseman, Maddie Chronic?
Ackerman checks the wrist. That's popped up. Davis has got it. 0-1. All the way. Just move the broadcast outside. That way you can just have free range. 0-1 pitch is well outside. A little bit of shadows on the right side of the field. Mostly first base where Hill is occupying it. From the trees on the hill. 2 balls and 1 strike to Chronic as Allen misses. Coach Martin having a good discussion with the third base umpire down there. Two 2-1. Fouled back. 2-2. Ackerman readjusts the face mask. Here comes the Chronic. Planted the foot down a little early there and was well behind that pitch. Home plate umpire asking for some new balls. By that last swing from Chronic, and I can't tell in the field, it seems like Ackerman's changing speeds very well, because that plant foot was down well before that ball ever got to the plate. Two, and got her swinging. Ackerman got Chronic to chase, and there's 2 away for Hannah Calloway.
Center fielder Hannah Calloway.
Don't be surprised if a bunt's put down here. Swung over the top of that one, did Calloway. 0-1. Third baseman Williams in. Hill is back at first base to protect a bunt in case she needs to cover the bag. I think Calloway held up in time there, so it'll be 1-1. Yeah, she did. Swing and a miss from Calloway, and she'll have to climb back in. Looking to fight a little harder. She's down in the hole 1-2. One-two pitch. That's upstairs. Ackerman has tried that out pitch a couple times. Get down to the 2-strike mark, maybe a foul ball, and then climb the ladder. 2-2 is well outside. Kuntz tried to bring it back over the outer part of the plate, but a great job by Calloway to climb back into this count, running it full. And if she can get on base, I'm sure she'll put the wheels in motion. Kennedy Votava waits on deck. 3-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Lions. We go to the top of the 3rd inning, looking to hold the Scots to 1 run. It's 1-0 Maryville. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube.
Top of the 3rd, the center fielder, Sierra Hudson.
Sierra Hudson is set to go. It'll be 9-1-2 for Maryville in the top half of the 3rd inning. Steinmeier just let up 1 run in the 1st, as she fires in a strike here to Hudson. Even count for Steinmeier. She climbs back onto the rubber. And misses well upstairs. Taylor creeped in a little bit further protecting a possible bunt. But this one right off the end of the bat. She is going to get this herself, though, as it'll fall into her mitt. 1 away. Call that a line drive or a pop-up? Wasn't sure. It was kind of in betweener, but it did have enough air.
Baseman Brecca Williams.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Brecca Williams. She grounded out to Isley. Completed over to Taylor for her 1,000th career putout. And takes strike 1 here. Other CCS action today. Agnes Scott is in action versus Covenant, and Wesleyan will face Huntington. That misses outside 1-1. And again, this is the final day of regular season play. Next play will come on May the 1st as the CCS Conference Championship Tournament opens up. 1-2. Those will be in Huntington and Belhaven, those two sites. Now misses well outside. Isley's in protecting a possible bunt. So is Taylor. Both corners creeping for the Lions. This one driven foul. It'll be a ball and a strike. One from Steinmeier, a grounder, but that's going to sneak through a base hit. Takes a funny hop off the lip of the outfield cut of the grass. Callaway's going to be able to manage it though, but I'll put runners on the corners with 1 away for the 3-hole hitter Emily Hill. And Lions in trouble again. It's top half of the order giving them fits. Well, at least from Kuntz, that one wasn't hit as hard as her first. Or as far, for that matter. Left-handed hitter Hill singled her last time up. Holds the lone RBI in this ball game, and she's looking for more. That one misses from Megan. 1-0. One-0 pitch. Throw down to second base. There will be none. Kuntz will glide in safely. And now there's 2 on in scoring position with 1 away. Tough spot for the Lions. Takes away the double play. But of course you don't want to gun down to second as Brecca Williams is waiting to run at third. 1-1 offering on the way to Emily Hill. Fouled back. 1-2. Strikeout goes a long way here. This is a tough batter. Hill has only struck out 4 times this year. This one driven to center field. Callaway's over, and she makes the grab, leaping into the air. 1 run comes home to score. Another RBI for Emily Hill, and it's 2-0 Maryville. There's Bailey Myers.
Stop, Bailey Myers.
Myers popped out last time she was up. Takes a pitch at the knees here. Thought it might have been low, but a delayed strike call from the home plate umpire as he raises the fist. 0-1. One and 1 now as that misses outside from Steinmeier. Not a lot of damage done, but some really good ABs being put together from Maryville and some hard hit balls. 1-1. 2-1. Steinmeier looks into green again and fires. 3-1. Out on second base is Sarah Kuntz. And it's a walk. I'll bring up the DP, Paige Dickinson. You don't want to let this one get out of hand quickly, especially opposing Ackerman on the other side of the card. And that'll draw a visit for Steinmeier. Third place in the CCS would face the number 5 seed in the tournament. Lions battling for that right to play them. Don't know who that is yet. Still some shaking out to do in the standings. And Coach Martin walking to the home plate umpire. I'm not sure what he's asking him, but he obviously had something to say coming out of the dugout. Okay, so I think he's going to go talk with okay, hang on now. It seemed like he was going for a pitch conference, and I'm not sure if there's a pitch meeting limit in softball. That's the only thing I can imagine what the argument is, because there was already a pitchers meeting between Steinmeier and the pitching coach for Piedmont, but now Coach Martin wanted to go out there, and now the umpires are having to confer. Coach Martin having a good discussion with the third base umpire. I'm not sure what that was all about. It fires up the fans, though. Let's see if it fires up Steinmeier. Tough batter to face, Paige Dickinson. She flew out to right last time up. First pitch misses outside, 1-0. Doesn't appear to have, or Piedmont doesn't appear to have anyone warming in the pen either. Strike. So no stalling from Coach Martin. One-one. 1-2. Good job by Steinmeier to clip the outside corner, and now she's a strike away from getting out of this inning, just allowing one run. One-two. Try to get her to chase. Not a bad idea, but Dickinson held up. Now a 2-2 with 2 down. Really don't want to run it full here. Right field again. Lowry's racing in, but going out is Chronic. She makes the grab, and the signs are tired. So Lions escape out of some tricky danger. Good, gritty pitching from Steinmeier, but one does come across the score for Maryville. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Scott's up 2-0. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. be 9-1-2 for the Lions in the bottom half of the third inning. And they're down by 2 against a tough customer in Ackerman. Would love to answer back with at least one here. And you got the right pieces to do it. Votava can get on. It sets the table perfectly for Kara Taylor and Jordan Green right behind her. This new lineup that Coach Martin has put out in the past few games has been one where the bottom is feeding the top. It relies on that. Because the top can produce. Those are your top hitters. There's a strike there, 1-1, especially pointing at Taylor, Isley, Lowry, and Green. Those four, they're powerhouses. All lead in some aspect on a board. One pitch. 2-1 to Votava. A little bit of a bunt shot. That's going to land on the chalk and roll foul. So Votava have to retreat. I think that even ricocheted off of her too. So left field, side, foul territory, and making the grab is the shortstop Myers. She came way out of position to get that one. Good range for the shortstop, and there is one away for Kara Taylor.
Now batting the first baseman, Kara Taylor.
Strike. A 1 pitch that stays upstairs. Right field, that's going to be foul though. Well struck by Kara. But unfortunately just right of the line. 1-2 to the first baseman. Again, towards the right side, but this one is definitely going to be foul. No debate on that. Taylor, the team leader in home runs, 3 on the year. One-two. That's well low. You can see the shadow of that ball on the dirt about halfway to home plate. The thing was low riding. 2-2. Popped up off the hands and on the infield. Kuntz just has to take a couple steps in front of home plate to make the grab. There are 2 away.
Now batting the catcher, Jordan Green.
Lions are getting under everything Ackerman has thrown so far. That is the 4th pop-up through 2 1/3 inning. 2 2/3 innings, I should say. Jordan Green walked last time she was up on 4 pitches. See if she sees anything different. That first pitch is the same way she started her first AB. A wide one. One-0. Strike. Right on the outer half. 1-1 on the way. That clips the inner part. A ball and 2 strikes now. The Lions looking to stay alive, and that one I think came inside and hit green. Or no, are they going to say it's a foul ball? Okay, so the home plate umpire is saying it's a foul ball. Green is pointing at the elbow guard. It did come on the inside part. I didn't get a good clear look at it. I also could not hear exactly what it was. And so they are going to award Green first base. Good call. Here's Caitlin Isley.
The third baseman, Caitlin Isley.
She is the lone Lion with a hit. A single to right. Her first time up. There's a strike on the outer half. Not super expecting it, but Green is 6 for 6 in stolen bases. And that one is driven foul. Isley got a good piece of the barrel on that one, but drove it too far right, or was too late on it. Now she's well in the hole, 0-2. You split a gap here, you're scoring 1. 0-2 pitch, right field again. Lions have an approach towards Ackerman. That's just trying to drive the ball to right field. O2 pitch on the way. On the ground, right over the hill. She'll take it to the bag herself, and the side's retired. So 1 left for the Lions, but they got nothing through 3. Go to the top half of the 4th inning. Scott's up 2-0. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube.
Leading off the right field.
Haney Shane Gilstrap is going to lead off for the Scots in the top of the 4th. Steinmeier searching for another 0. Trying to hold them where they are and give the offense a chance. She fires in a first pitch strike to the right fielder Gilstrap. Lined out last time she was up. Ball was scorched towards the shortstop hole, but a good job by Speaks to range over and grab it. 0-1. This popped up out of play quickly. 0-2 on the right-hander. Game 2 for the Lions. Maybe I expect Summer McCraney to stand in the circle. Off the hands, tough play here. Speaks is going to have to pick it up on a hurry and fire over in time to get her. That went under Steinmeier's glove, and it looked like it caught a piece of it, lost momentum. So I was wondering if that was going to be the killer of that play, but Speaks was able to make the strong throw and get Gilstrap by a couple steps.
How about the left fielder, Michaela Clark?
Kayla Clark takes ball 1. Popped out in her last plate appearance. 2-0. Bunted. Steinmeier is off the circle in a hurry. Fires over to Chronic, covering first base, 2 away.
Now batting the second baseman, Caitlin Woodruff.
Woodruff, the only victim of a strikeout for Steinmeier. Strike. The 1 pitch. This one, foul territory. Taylor over, behind herself, makes the snow cone grab, and the side is retired. So 3 up, 3 down for Maryville. 0 planted on the board. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Lions looking to scratch something across. They're down 2-0 to Maryville. Watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. Lowry, Steinmeier, and Speaks due up for the Lions in the bottom half of the 4th inning.
Fielder Jasmine Lowry.
Women are facing Coach K today. That'll be interesting.
And they need to win to have a chance at the 1 seed here against Meredith.
Because didn't Methodist beat Meredith? Or something? So.
Ackerman looks into her catcher. That one's popped up. I think, yeah, that you had a good shot at that one, Davis. That thing was coming right at us. Landed right on top of the box here. 0-1. This one driven into center field. That's a base hit. Good job by the center fielder Hudson to go over and cut the gap, or else Lowry would have been standing on second with her 14th double of the year, but we'll take a leadoff rip single. Remember, we got Megan Steinmeier, who popped out last time.
The pitcher, Megan Steinmeier.
Got a lot of good looks at Ackerman, though. It was a long battle. So she knows where her counterpart's going to give her. Let's see if she can find one to drive.
I swear to God, she does.
Getting that leadoff runner is huge for the Lions. Have not gotten the leadoff runner any point today. A 1. That's outside. Even count pitch on the way. Ackerman dangling the left arm, looks in the home, or the visitor's dugout, I should say. Fires. Steinmeier, right field. That's going to drop foul. Despite a good effort and racing charge from Gilstrap and Woodruff. Keep an eye on Lowry out there. She might be running, maybe. Piedmont is second in stolen bases in the conference. 94 of them out of 106 tries. They're behind Huntington, who just has 2 more. 1-2. Driven towards right again. Another foul ball. One, two. And that nearly came inside and hit her on the helmet, but Steinmeier able to duck out of the way. A wild miss from Ackerman. She'll go back to the drawing board there, take a couple extra seconds for herself. Lowry at first, and a 2-2 on Steinmeier. A big swing and a miss got her chasing upstairs, and there's one away. Here's Maddie Speaks.
Stepping into the box, the shortstop, Maddie Speaks.
Looks like we'll have a defensive change here. Right fielder Gilstrap's going to come out. Moving in is the new left fielder, number 25, Ava Whitmire. Yes, Ava Whitmire. So she's in left field now.
Left field, number 25, Ava Whitmire.
And I believe left field moved over to right, so now that's Clark in right field. So the corners are swapped in the outfield for Maryville. Corners in on the infield for Speaks. First pitch inside, ball one. So Whitmire in left, Clark in right. Gilstrap out of the game at the moment. 1-0, taken for a strike. One. Inside, there goes Lowry, throw down a second. It's not going to be in time. In fact, it skips off the glove of the second baseman Woodruff and into center field, but not far enough away for Lowry to advance on that one, as in covering was Sierra Hudson, the center fielder. So runner in scoring position with one away, and a 2-1 count on Maddie Speaks. Third base, we go to the top of the fifth inning with the Maryville Scots up 2-0. Watching Piedmont Lions Athletics on YouTube.
Leading off the center fielder, Sierra Hudson.
Sierra Hudson's set to take some swings in the top half of the fifth inning. And she lays down a bunt, but it's foul. 9-1-2 due up. This is the same exact scenario that happened in the third inning. Hudson led off. She grounded out, or rather popped out, sorry. Then back-to-back singles by Brecca Williams and Sarah Kuntz. This one a ground ball over to the third base side where Isley collects it and fires to Taylor. One away. So we'll see if the pattern continues. Strike. A one pitch on the way. There's another bunt attempt. That one's foul, though, so it'll be strike number 2 on Brecca Williams, the leadoff hitter. She is 1 for 2 today. A single in her last plate appearance. She came around to score on that. But she's down 0-2 to Steinmeier. And she's able to stay alive. She chases that one well upstairs and sends it to the lacrosse field. What they got going on up there with a bouncy castle? Alumni Day. There's a bouncy castle up on the hill. Just caught my eye just now. Back to the 0-2 count where Steinmeier gets her to send a ground ball foul. Long look in by Megan. Now she fires and misses outside. One-two offering. Foul. We'll do it again. Steinmeier digs back in, takes a long look into green. Awaits for Brecca Williams to climb back into the batter's box. 1-2. Popped up behind the shortstop spot where Speaks will drift into the outfield and make the grab. 2 away.
Now batting the catcher, Sarah Kuntz.
Sarah Kuntz is 2 for 2. Double her first plate appearance, a single in her last. She watches this one outside, 1-0. Strike. A good pitch by Steinmeier. Makes an even count. 1-1 pitch to the catcher. She sends it to the right side. That's going to drop foul. Line of Maryville parents, it looks like, camped out there towards the chain link in right field. One-two. Upstairs, 2-2. Kuntz is not chasing anything that's high or low. It seems like she's chasing very laterally, very east to west. So we'll see if Steinmeier gets her to chase into the left-handed batter's box. She's going to ground one, though. High chop all the way over to Isley. Isley fires across the diamond. Simple out and a simple inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Scots. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Lions look to make up some runs. They're down 2-0. You're watching Piedmont Lions Softball on YouTube. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Lions, starting off with Hannah Calloway. Went down swinging last time she was up. Three strikeouts for Ackerman today. So her first pitch misses, 1-0. Starting into a very lovely day here at the WAC. Even better, the Lions can put some on the board. They've come close a couple times, but just could not find the missing piece. Need that clutch hit. 2-0 now. Leadoff base runner would go a long way in making that a reality. Done that just once, and that was last inning. Lowry was left stranded out on third. And Ackerman gets back out of the count, fires in a strike right down the heart of the plate, 2-1. That one dusts Calloway off the plate a little bit there. And it's 3-1. Ackerman gets the sign from the bench. And fires in a strike. So she's climbed back to make it full. Calloway has shown no intention of swinging to this point, just trying to get the walk and trying to work the count. Well, she has worked the count. Unfortunately, so has Ackerman. Calloway here will have to fight to stay alive. Pops up, and Kuntz tries to make a grab at that one, but it's just past her reach. We'll do it again. Three-two. Popped up on the infield, and taking it herself is Ackerman just outside the circle, one away. We have Kennedy Votava.
The left fielder, Kennedy Votava.
Popped out last time she was up. That misses upstairs from Ackerman. So she's lost a little bit of the control she once had dominantly in the first couple innings. At least in this one, a little bit in the last. But she's been able to work through it. Telltale sign of a good pitcher. Out of play. Kara Taylor waits on deck. Had a rough day, a couple pop-outs for her. That one slashed out of play by Votava, and now it's 1-2. The only line to be on multiple times today is Jordan Green, both courtesy of, well, bases on balls, 1-2. Votava puts in play to left field, but coming in was left field. I believe that's still Whitmire out there, and it is. So she makes the grab. But Green's been on twice, won a walk in her first plate appearance in the bottom of the first. And then in the bottom of the third, she was struck by a pitch. Here's Kara Taylor where the base is empty and 2 down. First pitch from Ackerman. Popped up. Foul territory. Kuntz is over, and that'll land just a couple feet shy of the chain link. Think someone missed the catch down there, Davis? Yeah. A 1 pitch. High. Ackerman, left arm dangling, goes to the brown mitt, fires away, and Taylor takes strike 2. Clip the right hand upper side of the plate. Now Lions leadoff batter down 1-2. She gets in on this one and hits it towards the left side, well foul. Taylor is able to get the hands around on that one. Looked like a good swing, just a little early. One, two, fouled off again. Good fight by Kara. One, two, well outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ackerman takes her time for lefty, sets and fires. 2-2 is fouled off of the home plate umpire's mask, it looked like. He seems fine though. Count remains. Two. Taylor watches it high. 3-2. Jordan Green would be next. Lions looking for some 2-out magic in the bottom of the 5th. Full count offering. Popped up, out of play. Three-two. Fouled back again, right against the chain link.
Five foul balls and he counts full.
A 10-plus pitch AB. 3-2. Got her swinging. So Ackerman wins the battle. She's through 5 scoreless. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Scott's up 2-0. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. Top of the 6th inning. It'll be Hill, Myers, and Dickinson. That's 3, 4, and 5. Steinmeier back out there for her 6th inning of work. She's thrown up a pair of zeros in the past couple innings. And those have been 3 up, 3 down, so she set down 6 in a row. She'll be facing the teeth disorder, though, Hill, Myers, and Dickinson. Big swing and a miss, 1 and 2 now. Hill had a little smile of herself after that one. I think she just wanted to see if she could hit it. Chased a little too upstairs. One-two pitch, well outside, 2-2. Driven towards the left center field gap. Racing in is the left fielder Votava, but it skips under her glove. Luckily, Callaway is there to back it up on the short bounce and keep it to a single. That's a relief. Votava really went out to see if she can make the dive on that one, but it just got under her.
Shortstop, Bailey Myers.
Bailey Myers, and we will have a pinch runner. Looks like number 4 for them. That would be Sarah Phelps. Trying to get a better eye on it.
Pinch running at first base for the Scots, number 4, Sarah Phelps.
It is, in fact, a number 4. Hill is 1 for 2, or 2 for 3 today. No, that would be 2 for 2. Putting down a bunt here is Myers, but it'll be foul. As Hill holds both of the RBIs for Maryville. One coming off a single, one coming off of a sacrifice fly. There's a bunt put down. Isley has one play, and she'll make it to Chronic at first base. Sacrifice bunt is successful, and there's one away with a runner in scoring position.
Now batting the DP, Paige Dickinson.
Dickinson takes a strike on 1. Outside, 1-1. Big swing there from Dickinson. Sent it back to the chain link on a foul ball. One-two. Excellent pitch by Steinmeier there. It was outside, but it was even just really good to see Paige Dickinson to get flat-footed on that one. She thought about going for it. She held up in time. 2-2. This one roped up the middle, base hit. That is going to be a windmill call from the third base coach for the Scots. And in the middle of everything was Taylor. She tried to cut off the throw, but it skipped off of her ankles. Runner comes home to score. And Paige Dickinson stands on second, advanced on the throw. It's an RBI single for her, and Maryville's up 3-0. That one just hung flat in the basement, and Dickinson was able to put the barrel on it. Here's Ava Whitmire. She came on That one's lined to the right side. She came on in place of Haney Jane Gilstrap, I think an inning and a half ago, something of that nature. Either way, she is the new left fielder. Popped up, center field, racing as Callaway. That's a blue base hit. Callaway has a play at third base. She's going to try to make it, but in safe with a dive is Dickinson, and advancing to second base on that is Whitmire. And things beginning to unravel, but it's up to Steinmeier to stop the bleeding here. Hard hit single, a blue base hit. Michaela Clark at the plate. And that's one of those tough ones. The only one feasibly on the field who can make that play is Speaks, and it would have taken a serious effort for her. It just fell right in the Bermuda Triangle. 1-0 is a strike by Steinmeier. One upstairs, 2-1. Right side of the infield creeps in. That misses low and in. Left side doing about the same, but Speaks and Isley playing a little bit more back for the right-handed batter, Michaela Clark. So for 2, popped out and grounded out. And she takes a walk here. The bases are loaded. A pinch hitter here. It's going to be number 10 for Maryville. That is Riley Maples.
Pinch hitting for the Scots, number 10, Riley Maples.
So we'll see if she remains in the game. But Maryville's coach pushing the chips in here. She's got the bases loaded. And she's going to see if... And for the Lions, it'll be number 23. That is Summer McCraney. So we'll have... here for the Lions in the top of the 6th inning. 1 already in. Scott's threatening with more. They got the bases loaded with 1 away. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. Summer McCraney comes on in a really tough spot. Here is her favor, though. She's facing a pinch hitter in Riley Maples. Has not gotten swings and has not seen live pitching today. So possibly an advantageous situation for the Lions, even if the bases are loaded. McCraney misses low, 1-1. McCraney had an amazing effort last Sunday. Covered a lot of innings for the Lions. I'm sure that boosted her reputation with Coach Martin. This one popped up in center field. Callaway's calling everybody off. She makes the grab in shallow center, and she's able to chase the runner back with a throw. A very important out clicked by Callaway, and a good job by McCraney to induce it.
Now batting the center fielder, Sierra Hudson.
So now 2 away, and Sierra Hudson at the play, who's 0 for 2. 1 on a pop out and once on a ground out. Lions looking to escape with just allowing the 1 run. First pitch to Hudson is outside. Two and 0. McCraney, a 3.73 ERA. She's walked 4 and struck out 9. She's in danger of bringing home a run here on a walk. And she's ran the count to 3 balls and no strikes. The margin for error has gone from razor thin to none. You got to throw a strike here. It is a strike. Hudson was ready to toss the bat towards the visitor's dugout and trot down to first. Home plate umpire raised his fist. 3-1 on the ground. Speaks, tries to backhand it, ricochets off the heel, but she's able to get the out at third base where Isley awaits. Excellent recovery by Maddie Speaks, and what a job by Summer McCraney to come on and grab the final 2 outs, not allowing a single runner to score on her watch. Scots do get 1, though. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning where Lions look to make up some ground. They trail 3-0. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. Jordan Green is set to lead us off.
Bottom of the 6th, the catcher, Jordan Green.
2, 3, and 4 for the Lions, still up against Ackerman. Lions have 6 outs to get at least 3. First pitch from Ackerman misses low and away. As mentioned before, Green the only Lion to reach multiple times this ball game. Once on a walk, once on a hit by pitch. The 1-0 popped up, foul territory. The newly re-entered Hill makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Now batting the third baseman, Caitlin Isley.
Caitlin Isley's 1 for 2, a single. Her first plate appearance, she grounded out to first base last time she was up.
Oh, so that.
You got that one? That one ricocheted off the facing of our building here. Completely missed the protective glass and bars. 0-1 on the way to the Lions' third baseman. And that one hit her on the hand. That cannot feel good. But Isley's wearing it like a champ. I saw that one. That made pure contact with the finger. Ouch.
Now batting the right fielder, Jasmine Lowry.
So Lions get a 1-out base runner. I'll bring up Jasmine Lowry. 1 for 1 today. A sacrifice bunt in her first plate appearance. A double last time she was up. Double goes a long way here. Keep an eye out for Isley. She's 16 for 18 in stolen bases. That one is driven to right. Right fielder goes back and makes the grab. Clark will fire it in. Shortstop covering second. That's Myers. Will make sure the ball doesn't escape. Airmailed second baseman Woodruff.
Now batting the DP, Megan Steinmeier.
Megan Steinmeier 0 for 2, struck out last time up. Out of play. As it's low and away, Kuntz picks it up and bluffs Isley back to first. Ackerman looks into the visitors dugout. Keep calling the home dugout today. It's her home, technically. That is called a strike on the outer half. 1-2 now. One on, two away, and a 1-2 count on Megan Steinmeier. Watches that one, spits on it low, 2-2. Two count on the way. On the ground, right over to Hill, but she misses it. Goes right through her mitt. Advancing all the way to third base is Isley. Hard struck by Steinmeier, and she's standing on first with an infield single. That's going to cause a visit to Ackerman out in the circle.
Pinch running for the Lions at first, number 1, Kaylee Wilson.
Kaylee Wilson checks in to pinch run at first base. Steinmeier will get a break on the bench for now. It'll be Maddie Speaks due up. Speaks is 0 for 2. Last time she flew it to medium depth right field. Just couldn't get it over the right fielder Clark's head. A long meeting between the infield and the pitcher. Meeting is now concluded as everyone will go back to their respective positions.
Into the box, the shortstop, Maddie Speaks.
Lions looking for some two-out magic to make some noise. They're down to their final 4 outs in game 1. Speaks takes strike number 1. Oh, 1, 0-2. Ackerman paints the outside corner, and the Lions down to their final strike in the bottom of the 6th. Speaks in the left-handed batter's box, awaits the 0-2 offering. Ackerman fires, and that one's well outside. Try to get it a chase. Kuntz had to leap out of the crouch to get that one. A ball and 2 strikes the count. Here it is. Center field. Center fielder Hudson having a race in. She'll grab it out of the sky. And the side is retired. Lions strand a pair. We go to the top half of the 7th inning. Lions trail 3-0. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. Top of lineup due up for Maryville. Coach Martin having a discussion with the home plate umpire about the lineup card. Summer Craney is still on to pitch. Lions have been shut out through 6 innings. Had multiple chances with runners at third base, but just cannot come through with that 2-out knock. There's a bunt, foul ball. Williams is 1 for 3 today. Ground out, pop out, and a single. That one misses low, so 1-1 now for McCraney. Wintered in relief of Steinmeier last inning and got the final 2 outs with the bases loaded. Sporting a black glove with green lacing. This one popped up right off the hands, out back behind the second base position. Chronic makes the grab.
Into the box, the catcher, Sarah Kuntz.
Sarah Kuntz is dangerous batter. She did ground out her last time up, but she has 2 hits otherwise. First pitch from McCraney. Looked like it might have dropped down in the last part of it, but it stayed a little bit too high. One-0 pitch driven towards right field. That's going to hang up long enough on a frozen rope for Lowry to grab. There's 2 away. Situation where you hit the ball too hard. So that'll bring up Emily Hill, first baseman.
Emily Hill.
She's re-entered into the game after Phelps came on and pinch ran for her. Ball. McCraney wanted that one on the lower inside half. That one's sitting to center field. That's going to be a base hit. 2-out base runner for McCraney to contend with. Bring up Bailey Myers.
How about the shortstop, Bailey Myers?
Myers is 0 for 1 today. Walk and a sacrifice bunt for her, along with a pop out. First pitch of the sequence is swung on. Well, I should say halfway swung on, as Myers couldn't decide if she wanted to do that one, but it's 0-1. Lions have been out hit by the Scots 8-3. A little soft looper on the ground. Strong throw by Speaks, and the sides are tired. So Scott strand a runner. Lions bats need to come alive in the bottom half of the 7th. They need 3 to tie, 4 to win game 1 and steal it away from the Scots. We're going to take a lot from them. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning again with the Lions trailing 3-0. You're watching Piedmont Lions softball on YouTube. Emily Sanders will pinch hit to lead off the bottom of the 7th. She's pinch hitting for Maddie Cronick. Ackerman looking to go the distance. She's hurled her first pitch of inning number 7. She misses wide with it. 1-0 pitch on the way, fouled off. So 1-1 count on Sanders. Off the hands again. Ackerman has been riding inside all day long on the right-handed batters for Piedmont. Hannah Calloway on deck, so it doesn't look like any changes in that regard so far. 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 away.
Now batting the center fielder, Hannah Calloway.
Strike number 1. Still appears to be Kennedy Votava scheduled to bat next. A 1 pitch on the way to Callaway. Heads up over there. So I will roll on top of the home dugout. An 0-2 count quickly on the Lions center fielder. Strike 3.
Now batting the left fielder, Kennedy Votava.
Lions down to their final out in game number 1. Left field, foul territory. Whitmire tried to make a good run at it, but it will fall towards the green and be strike number 1. Oh, 1 misses inside. 1-1. Ackerman trying to keep the left arm loose, swinging it back and forth. Up the ground, or on the ground, up the middle, a base hit. So 2-out base runner for the Lions. That'll bring up Kara Taylor. 2 away.
Now batting the first baseman, Kara Taylor.
Votava at first. Taylor in the batter's box. And that came inside and hit her. Lions trying to start something with 2 down. Brings up Jordan Green, the tying run. And long walk out to the circle. Don't think this will be the end of the day for Ackerman, as there is just 1 out to go for her. But it is going to be a conversation. A squibbed base hit up the middle, and then a first pitch hit by pitch to Kara Taylor. has brought the tying run to the right-handed batter's box in the form of Jordan Green for the Lions. This is the part of the lineup that can hurt you. If Green can get on, then you bring up Isley. And Isley has had a single, although she has been rather quiet today. Haven't seen a lot from her. She hasn't had the situations to really be productive. But this is exactly what I spoke about earlier. This lineup, when the bottom half feeds it, it can be very potent. You put your best hitters at the top. It looks like we'll have a pinch runner, it looks like. Yeah. That'll be a pinch runner for Piedmont. I believe they're going to come in for Kara Taylor. It's going to be number 15. It's Allison Whitaker.
Pinch running for the Lions, number 15, Leah Smith.
Apologies. Whitaker is 14. Just got mixed up on mine. I saw it wrong. Leah Smith. Strike to Green. Oh, 1 on the way. Pop fly into center field. Over is the center fielder Hudson. And the Lions fall in game 1 despite rallying late in the 7th by a final score of 3-0. They were out hit 8-4. Winning pitcher of this one will be Megan Ackerman, going 7 innings of shutout ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to stick around for...
Thank you for joining us for game number 1. We will step away and rejoin you with the Senior Day section of our stream. So don't go too far. But this is all you're going to join us for today. Thank you for watching. My name has been Eric Edmondson. Hope to see you again soon. As always, go Lions.